Hi, Dice.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Good, I can't complain.
Good. That's what I like to hear. So I know I only have a short time with you, which is perfect. For me, I went ahead and I just tried to draft the questions that I'm going to just ask you. You can be as honest or as candid as you'd like to be, and we are going to begin. All right? How old are you?
31.
31. And where are you from? Well, what's your background, your nationality?
I'm from Stoneham, Georgia, and my background, my nationality, I'm Puerto Rican black. My mom is 100% Puerto Rican, and my dad is black.
Is that where you grew up in Georgia?
Yes, I grew up in Georgia.
Wonderful. I didn't even know that. So I noticed that there's a couple of things that you're very passionate about. What charity affiliations are you a part of?
Charity right now, no.
Really? Is there anything that you, is there?
I haven't personally, I haven't really gotten into anything, so none right now. But I would love to get involved with something.
Is there something that sticks out to you that you really would like to jump on? If they contacted you today, you would jump on today?
Anything like dealing with kids and with the youth, definitely. Things like that. Anything like with the kids.
Nice. So you notice that we have passed gay marriage here in New York. How do you feel about that? What are your views on gay marriage or gay marriage in New York?
Oh, I think that's a wonderful thing. You know, at least there's an option out there for people that choose to want to go that route. They do want to get married for the gay community. I think that's a great thing that in today's society is starting to be accepted a little bit more, and not like how it was, back in the day.
Absolutely.
Hard being yourself, let alone, having another label placed on you. Like, it's just crazy how people just want to judge people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Has that changed or pivoted anything that you had in your mind about never being able to see gay marriage passed in your lifetime?
Honestly, I never thought about it because growing up, I was never one of those, like, that used to think about my wedding, like, oh, I'm going to have this type wedding, this type wedding's going to be like that. Like, marriage is not that important to me like it is for most people. So, I never dwelt on it, but I'm just glad that a lot of states are, legalizing it, because I know there's a lot of people out here that do want to marry their partner or the person that they love, so at least they do have that opportunity in certain states.
Wonderful. So speaking on love, are you single?
Yes, I'm single.
Yes. Are you looking?
No, I'm not. And I have a lot going on in my life right now. It would just be unfair to try to be with somebody because I know that I just can't give them, all the time and attention that they might require just because my life is so hectic right now. So
Absolutely.
I'm just kind of enjoying me right now.
Good. I like that. I like to hear that. So when everything settles down, do you think that you would find someone, or do you think you'd be open to then finding someone that really matches your level of tenacity and drive?
See, you really just never know. Like, I've learned you can't really say what you will do, what you can't do, what might happen, what might not happen, because you just never know what the future holds. So, I mean, if that particular person crosses my path, like, I just want to just deny it. If a certain someone came into my life and things happen, then, things happen. So I would be open to it, but I just know right now I'm not looking for anything.
Gotcha. No, it's good. So currently, everybody knows you from VH1 with Lala. I know that's your cousin, correct?
Correct.
Cool. So how has life been, before VH1 versus life after VH1? And I say after very loosely, but now that you have appeared on the show several times and people are getting familiar with who you are, what staple do you feel you bring to the show that's different? And How has that changed your entire dynamic in terms of your career before versus currently or thereafter?
Right. Well, definitely now, this is our second go round on VH1 because, of course, the first show my cousin had was the wedding special. So it's just, at first it was like a little strange because, once I'm shy and quiet behind the scenes. That's normally my cousin live. She's been in the limelight all the time. So for me, it was like definitely an experience and like just a different experience too. Because like after the wedding show, I might be out and people will recognize me or just speak. But now it's different now. With her show now when people see me, they want to take pictures with me and. I've had a couple people ask me for my autograph. I'm like, you don't want my autograph. I'm not anybody famous. But, I mean, it definitely it's a change. But, I mean, it's cool. I'm definitely loving it. I'm embracing it. I'm in college. I'm a college student. I'm in grad school. So, trying to balance the two was a little difficult because it felt like during the semester when I was in school, so it was definitely a lot of flying back and forth, but that was a little bit difficult, but, I'm maintaining, making it through, and, just trying to see what other opportunities or blessings could possibly come, from me being a part of my cousin's show.
Absolutely. What are you studying in grad school?
My major is OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health.
Wow. And is that what do you want to do with that?
The goal is hopefully to get a job.
Yeah.
Graduate this December, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I graduate this December. It's been a long road, but I see the light at the end of my tunnel. But, I mean, definitely the ultimate goal is to get a job related to safety. With OSHA, it's occupational safety, so anything dealing with job safety, like on-the-job safety, construction sites, building safety, anything employee safety-based. So just the goal is just, to have a job, especially with today's economy is kind of difficult and tough. A lot of people getting laid off and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe another door open for me, another opportunity may open for me just from, like I said, me being involved with my cousin's show. But I guess at the end of the day, if nothing does come out of that situation, I have a degree, a piece of paper to fall back on always.
Absolutely. So I know that I personally know the No Labels team did see you at the Tracks Atlanta event over last weekend, and you were just very aloof, having a good time and enjoying your experience. How was that experience for you?
At the party? It was good. I had a good time. I'm from, like I said, I'm from Atlanta, so Pride weekend is nothing new for me. You know what I'm saying? I experienced it different this time because it just so happened that my cousin hosted a party.
Right.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, Track Girls definitely, they showed my cousin love. They showed me love. We had a great time there. It was just a great night. It's always good to just be back at home. And then definitely, have my cousin there and all that. I mean, it was just a great weekend.
Would you be interested or looking forward to hosting an event possibly next year for Tracks?
Of course. I'm looking to host parties now. If I want to get at, we can. So definitely, I spoke with a couple of them and I told them, definitely keep me in mind because I know they do. A lot of stuff just during the year, too.
Absolutely.
Just random parties, whatever. I was like, make sure you keep me in mind. Or even if it is for Pride next year, I'm definitely available and willing.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So just going off onto that, that's, I'm sure, one of your current projects that you're looking forward to, but is there anything else that you are currently affiliated with other than school and the show? I mean, I can see that your plate is quite full. Is there anything else that you have time for right now, like that your hands are already in?
Honestly, right now it's just pretty much like the show, school, and then just trying to, like I said, just trying to start trying to host parties and events and things like that. So that's pretty much all that I'm doing right now. But if other people approach me with other good ideas or other opportunities that, I would be interested in and it'd be a good situation, I'm open-minded. I'm all for it. The right, person has to approach me with a situation or anything, and I'll be open to it. If it's just a good situation for everybody involved.
And what about upcoming projects? Is there anything that you have planned for the future already that you would like your fan base to know about?
Hopefully with my cousin's show has been doing so great as far as ratings, and normally when a show does well with ratings and they get positive feedback, it's always talks of, they want to do another season. So really our goal is, to get everybody to support this show so it can be another season. This is our second go around. Like I said, they just love the wedding special that my cousin did, and then VH1 approached her trying to do another show, the show now, and they have me involved more, my other friend Poe involved more, so if things continue to go well, how they are going so far with the show, I don't see why VH1 going to offer my cousin, another show, so, hopefully that'll be what's in the making so we can all, just continue.
And is there anything that you want to do personally aside from Lala?
I would like to have my own show, to be honest with you.
No, absolutely.
Like I said, just any good opportunity or situation that somebody would approach me with. Like I said, I'm open-minded. Like I said, I'm a student, but I graduate in December. Like if another door opens for me, like I said, I always have that piece of paper I can fall back on. So it just depends on what's presented to me.
And for your contact information, how can people reach you? How can your fans contact you? I know that might sound surreal saying that you do have fans, but you do. And you're very relevant, especially in the LGBTQ community. I know a lot of our followers have, even reached out just saying that they love your swag on the show. They definitely love the fact that you're extremely the same. It's not like you really try to put on a big old front or facade about anything. You're just very much of a team player. And I guess that's your natural personality that's coming across on camera. Is shy. It's so funny that you say that you were shy and quiet and very much behind the scenes because you seem so comfortable in front of the camera. So that definitely is a perk for you. And I don't know, how you feel about being so relevant in the LGBTQ community, but they definitely support you and see what you're doing, and they are extremely grateful to have someone like you that most of them can identify with on a major network like VH1. So that's definitely an accomplishment that you should be proud of. So before I even go follow through with that, how does that make you feel to hear something like that, like almost like overnight,
Right. It's definitely, it's humbling, and like I said, I'm just in a blessed position, just being involved with my cousin, and it's definitely like an honor. Like all I could do is just go on there and just be me, and I do have a lot of people, approach me like, I'm glad you representing, forward for the community or whatever, keep doing your thing or whatever. And I've also had people come up to me asking me for advice, like, I want to tell my family what's going on with me, like, can you give me any tips or pointers, like, what can I do? So, like I said, if I'm helping one person or making one person feel comfortable, then I'm doing my job. Like, that's great. So I'm glad I can represent for it because there's not a lot of people out there that are. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely just a humbling experience. And like you said, all I can do is just be me on TV. Like, what you see is what you get. That's just me. I'm, like, laid back, cool, and that's it.
That's extremely important, and I'm glad that you said that. So your social media contact info, are you on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr?
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. My Twitter is Dice30, DICE30. I'm on Facebook, Dice Dixon, DICE Dixon, DIXON. For any booking information, if people want to book me for any parties or host events or whatever, you can hit the email with dicebookings30@gmail.com. dicebookings30@gmail.com. So,
Perfect.
definitely any of those avenues, people could definitely reach out to me. You know, and a lot of people that do follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. I mean, one thing they can say, I try to reply to everybody.
That's nice. And that's difficult. It's gonna